in the random orbit category for finish or for removing material little bits at a time. You have an ES or ETS 125 and the ETS 150/3. When using these sanders, they're not going to remove material very quickly, but they are going to leave a fine finish, which means you don't have to go very far up in the abrasive grits to get a smooth surface. For example, a sander like this, you could get a very nice finish at about 120 to 150 grit on common materials such as sheet stock. A sander like this with a 5 on top, I could get the same kind of finish. However, because the orbit is a little bit larger, the circle pattern that it makes, I may have to go 150, 180 to get the scratch pattern left behind, or to remove the scratch pattern. Any sander used leaves a scratch pattern. It doesn't matter the manufacturer, it doesn't matter if it's orbital or random orbital, they all leave a scratch pattern. The key to removing the scratch pattern is following a sequence of abrasives. In most cases, trying to avoid skipping a grit. Alright, so we're going to look on that dot. See the size of the circle? Very, very small orbit. This one here. Okay, so keep your eye on the dot. Okay, see how big that circle is? In comparison to this, these are both in the finish category, finish class. If I want to sand and remove material with this machine, I could put 24 grit on it. It won't do it as fast. It'll still remove it, but it'll leave a very small scratch pattern. This guy, with the number 5, as opposed to the number 3. You want to remove material faster. You use use a larger stroke, and that goes with any type of sander. See the difference? Now these guys, this is a 3mm, just like this. Both the same in orbits. Difference is, this one has 2 types of motion. Centric. This doesn't stop. That keeps going. Random orbit. It's the same as in that mode. Larger cut, but the same.